Hello. In our lives, there are questions that we have to answer, that we need to address, but sometimes we don't want to. For me right now, it's the question of, when do we start trying again, or do we start trying again for another baby? For those of you who have watched the previous videos, I have just recently had my third miscarriage after my fourth pregnancy, and our third pregnancy we successfully had our cutest little boy who is 19 months, and he's a joy. Even though he's getting into the crazy twos, he's such a joy. And we aren't interested in him being an only child, and so the question comes up, okay, we've just recently had a miscarriage. Statistically and according to health professionals, you don't need to wait that long after having a miscarriage. And so the question is, do we try again? The reality is, I am in my late 30s, and of course, by OB standards, that is old. I believe the term is advanced maternal age, AMA, not to be confused with Against Medical Advice, AMA. So I have this diagnosis, and I don't know if that's what's pushing me. I really was excited about being pregnant with a child that was so close in age to Micah, our son, so that he could have a playmate, and in this case it was a little boy, so we'd have had a little brother to play with, and that's exciting to me. And I also recognize mentally you have to be ready to get pregnant again, not only physically, that's important, taking care of my health, getting into the right physical shape, because I really went downhill after the last miscarriage because I was so depressed and upset that I am a comfort eater, bad. And so I've had to realize my mindset, work through the mental concerns, questions, difficulties that I've been having. My husband and I went to counseling. I highly recommend that if anyone is thinking about trying to conceive after miscarriage, that you make sure that you're not only ready physically. That happens a lot faster sometimes than the mental. The mental has to also be online. And so I'm getting to the point where I'm even willing to consider trying to conceive again. And so because I'm considering it, I'm thinking, okay, well, why wait? Why not just get back on that bandwagon? And so that whole back and forth thing, I think my husband is definitely ready and willing to start trying again. And so I just need to figure out what I think about it. And so I welcome thoughts. If you guys have had experience, I'm sorry, first of all, because that means you've had a lot of angst and pain and difficulty, and I'm very sorry for that. And if you've come to the point after a miscarriage, whether it be 1 or 5 or whatever the case is, where you realize I want to try again, or you realize, you know what, I can't handle that pain, that potential for that pain, so I'm going to look for other options. I'd love to hear your thoughts and responses, and we shall see. I mean, it's a whole long, drawn-out emotional roller coaster. Those of you who have tried to conceive, every month it's this hope, and then if not, it's this depths of despair, and then okay, next month let's hope, and then if not, depths of despair, and that 2-week wait, so to speak. Yeah, it's not something that's for the weak of mind or heart. And at times like this, I envy those people who have surprise pregnancies. And with that being said, it is a joy to experience the process if your head is in the right place. So that's the question that I have for myself. Just reaching out. I love for your input and thoughts. Blessings to you.